if you want to spread Dharma and you're full of anger, look at your track record. If you're full of anger and hatred all the time, year after year, and you make excuses for everything about your body, speech, and mind, then you can check how many people you brought into Dharma. Probably 0. Why? Who will be attracted to someone who is opposite of the Dharma? So if you say, oh, I want to do Dharma work, but you're angersome, you're critical, you're always fighting, you're nasty, you don't want to do Dharma work. Tell the truth. You want to go someplace that's forgiving and easy because you know everybody else won't accept you. Dharma will. People in the Dharma will, because they understand the truth and they forgive you. So people who are nasty and evil and always shouting and fighting and very, very rude, and they say they want to do Dharma work, not true. Not true. Why not true? Because how can you act contrary to the Dharma and Dharma principles and say you want to spread Dharma and do Dharma work? They say, oh, I want to stay by myself and do Dharma work. How can you be independent? We are living in such a small world now that it's becoming smaller and smaller. How can you be your own island? I am a rock, I am an island. Simon Garfunkel lied. It's not true. It's definitely not true. You're not a rock, you're not an island. So people who say, I want to do it myself, I can't get along with people, and I want to do this, like this, like this, like this, it's all not true, because these people simply want to find another method to push away their responsibility. And they will never find happiness. The cycle will continue again. And if we say, oh, poor you, oh, yes, you, oh, give a chance, blah, blah, we are increasing their suffering. These kind of people say, sayonara, see you later. They'll be back. Because there's nowhere else will accept them. And that is the truth. I've come across a few like that. Nowhere else. Nowhere else. They'll be back. No matter what they say and do. At the same time, miserliness, anger. Miserliness, anger. At the same time, people who want relationships. These are the basics. Money, love, and companionship. That's what everybody wants. I'm giving you Dharma teachings on dual level. What you want, how to achieve it, at the same time without creating negative karma. I'm giving you dual level. Simultaneous now, I'm giving you teachings. If anybody has understood that. Simultaneously, people who want a relationship, or want to keep a relationship, or have a nice relationship, wanting it so badly will create you not to have it. Definitely. And if we search within ourselves, it can be a physical problem, it can be a disciplinary problem, it can be some kind of emotional problem that we don't have a relationship and we feel lonely. It can be all of that. But whatever it is, as the Dalai Lama says, it's not permanent, because it has causes and conditions that can be changed, removed, and replaced. So if any of those causes and conditions are changed, removed, and replaced, and we change, we can get a relationship. Maybe we don't get a shining prince on a beautiful big white horse with a big bag of gold, but maybe some nice little bald guy in a Volkswagen come up and keep us company. Maybe we don't get this beautiful fairy princess that we kiss and she wakes up, and she's fabulous and we drink champagne from her shoes. Maybe we get some girl that's a little heavy and we wouldn't want to smell her sneakers, but she's sweet and we're not lonely. And for some of us, that's fine. And if we keep wanting a relationship and we don't have, and people say, oh, I'm not ready for it. Oh, I don't want it. Oh, I rejected the person. Oh, they're not good enough for me. And you look at their track record and they've been a nun or a monk for the last 10 years and they ain't wearing robes. Listen, they are not facing reality. They have not removed the causes and conditions for themselves to attract a mate, and therefore they're alone and living like a monk and a nun. That's why. And nobody wants to be a monk and nun. The loneliest person in the world without a relation say, hey, you want to be a monk? You want to be a nun? No. It's like, what's the difference? What's the difference? You ain't getting anything anyway. I don't understand. Ask anybody who don't have a relationship, who's dying for a relationship. Ask them. Do you want to be a monk? Oh, no. I got money. I'm okay. My luck is not down. No. And then some of these spinsters, no offense to anyone, you want to be a nun? Oh, no, I like my hair, if they have it. What's the difference? The 4 main vows of a monk and nun, you can hold what? Only one is real bubbly with a real 2 parts. No halfway, not 6:30, it doesn't count. The real part. Let's not go into details about the monk vows right now. Okay, so even spinsters who doesn't get any, you say want to be a nun? Oh no, why not? Get something out of your body if you're not getting, if you ain't getting any bubbly, at least get some nice merits out of your body. What are you keeping your body for? The Lord of Death? Your coffin? For Jesus Christ's sake, Buddha, have compassion's sake, if you ain't getting any, get something. Right? I mean, think about it. Isn't it quite funny? I think it's funny. And if you don't want to be a monk or nun, and you're saving it for the right universe and planet for someone to come out of a spaceship to take you back, all right? Change the causes and conditions, and then you'll attract what you want. It may not be exactly what was in your fantasies and your dreams and your videos and what you've been wanting and what you've been bragging to your friends. Okay, it's not exactly 6'2" with a barrel chest and wonderful. It's kind of short, 4'9". Danny DeVito's twin brother. All right, but it's love is love. I mean, we can't have everything, can we? I want to be rich. I want to have perfect skin. You know, I want to be 20. No, I don't want to be 20. I want to be 35. I want to have not curly hair. So I didn't have it. So what I mean by this is, look, if you want a relationship and you feel lonely, and all of us do, and you say, but you just taught about not having attachment. Yeah, but you are attached, so deal with it. After this talk, you don't jump from first level bodhisattvahood to third level and you're not attached and you see Buddhas. You still leave here wanting a relationship, wanting food, wanting love, wanting bubbly, wanting money. You still want it. It's not going to be instant, so you need something to help you along the way. You see, if you've got a headache and it's coming from something serious like a viral infection, and you're not getting bacteria, but you're just taking Panadol, you say, well, Panadol is not going to heal the cause of the problem. I'm not taking it. Stupid, take it and take the antibiotics. Hello. Why? Along the way to healing, you need to take something to help you. So along the path to non-attachment, have something to tide you over. I mean, you know, that's good for you guys, right? It's the truth. Tide you over, and that's not bad. But realizing what is the truth and what is happening, and then you won't suffer as much and create more negative karma. Think about it. That is the substance of what His Holiness says. If I may dare even conclude what His Holiness has said, it's very vast. Very, very vast. So you think about it. So if you want a good relationship, don't bellyache. You're lonely, you ain't getting any, nobody looks at you, or when someone comes nearby, you run helter-skelter, and you're lonely, and you want to run to another country, another place, another club, another friend. You want to check this site, you want to check that site. You don't want to check any sites, you want to check sites. You're happy, you're not happy, you're depressed, you're down, you're not getting any, you're getting any, but it was in your mind. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Just change yourself by realizing all perception is afflicted. And that since it's afflicted, it can be changed. And since it can be changed, if we change it, we will get the opposite result. We will get the opposite result. So don't complain you're lonely. If you complain you're lonely to anybody in this room, they're going to tell you, AE. You're like, what's AE? Afflicted emotion. Don't you hate that? We're going to coin a word, AE. So someone's fat, they can't lose any weight, and they keep telling you that the food is raping them every single day. Right? I'm being raped by food. The refrigerator rapes me every night. That's why I'm 5,000 kgs. I can't lose any weight for the last 20 years. AE. I mean, there are people actually, they don't want to discipline. They don't want to control their diet. They don't want to control their food. They don't want to do anything. And they complain they're fat. They walk around. You think there's a group of people. It's actually one. I mean, it doesn't end. You're like, oh, hey, everybody. And turns around. Oh, sorry. It's horrible. And then they wear clothes that look like perpetual horrible tents. They walk around and say, where's the circus? Oh, it's your dress. Sorry. You know what I mean? And in Malaysia, it's very hard to stay thin. Oh, God, it's so cheap, it's so delicious, so fabulous, so wonderful. Everybody talks about Malaysian food. I hate Malaysian food because it's so wonderful. Tourists, when you come here, beware. Statistics show in my Dharma classes that 1 out of every 5 Malaysians is obese. That's my personal statistics in my Dharma classes. 1 out of every 5 Malaysian is obese. 1 out of every Malaysian is on the way to becoming obese, and 2 out of every 5 Malaysians in my group is fighting weight. Yeah. I got people in here bouncing their weight like basketballs. Bang, 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 become one like that, like that. Oh, you're pregnant? Oh, you can't be. You're a man. Never mind. Oh, are you pregnant? You can't be. You haven't had anything for years. Oh, sorry. You know what I mean? So think about it. AE. You've got AE syndrome. I've got AE syndrome, and we're talking about it. Hi, my name is Tsem Rinpoche, and I'm 35. And I'm suffering from AE. I mean, you know, this is what it's all about, right? Afflictive emotions. It sounds funny, but it's true. Let's conclude this by saying what? You want a relationship, realize that what you've been doing for yourself and the things you're supposed to do and you're not doing is based on your wrong perception. Switch it. If you're having a problem in your relationship, it's based on your wrong perception. Switch it. Don't be narrow-minded. Don't tell me you're right and Buddha's wrong. Please don't. Don't say, oh, Tsem Rinpoche's wrong, Buddha's, I'm right. Whatever, la. You know, I don't make up teachings here. You talk to the boss, the guy with, you know, here, hello. You talk to the boss, la. You don't like what I'm telling him, you talk to him. You don't like it, you punch him out. You stop sponsoring him. You send bombs and you could say nasty things and you could report him to the police, whatever. Like, leave me alone. I'm just a slave. He made me talk. He made me. I have visions. He appears to me and we have tea and he tells me you have to talk. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to. Okay, I don't have tea with him, I lied. They don't drink tea. They drink some nectar stuff that when you taste it, you have immortal life. Thanks a lot. I don't want to have immortal life with this body. I want a new body, you know? So, you want a better relationship? That's how you do it. And when you want to have a relationship without collecting more negative karma, that's how you engage in it at this time, like Panadol and antibiotics. 1. You want to improve your resources, you want to improve your money resources, you do practices of purification, you develop generosity, you give as much as you can. You make offerings to the 3 jewels to the best you can, as much as possible. And you do wealth acquiring practices. You'll see your situation improve. You have to create the cause. And you work hard and you be responsible too. You want to have friends that are stable, you want to have people that love you, you want to have people that respect you, then do things that they will respect. Don't cop out, don't run away, do your responsibilities, do things on time. You can slip sometimes, but do it.